When I work with clients that have recently had a chronic illness, like whether they are still ill or they're recovering from it, or they've had chronic pain from an injury or something else, the first thing I look at are their knees. So, whether this is a Pilates session or a life coaching session, when we look at the knees, we are able to tell so much more about the person and what's happening emotionally under the surface. So when people, like before we start the session, before they speak about what is happening, take a look at how they stand. And this is in an instance. So when they say hello, what are their knees doing? Are their knees locking, or are they having slightly bent knees? Or are they leaning on one side more than the other? For today, what we're going to cover is when both knees are doing the same thing. So when both knees are locked or hyperextended, this particular person needs to learn to surrender to the difficult challenges that they have faced or are currently facing and welcome these struggles and be able to soften into the moment. So, using coaching techniques or exercises or breath work in a way that's going to help clients do this. Secondly, if clients are softening their knees, so they're not necessarily like lengthening their legs, their knees are slightly bent. This can be seen by the trained eye, whether you're a coach or an instructor, and whether they're wearing loose pants or not. This is what I train you to see in the body story trainings. So when the knees are slightly soft, and like when I say soft, they're not straight. This means that these particular clients, they need to learn to, they need to be able to land on their feet again. They need to find their feet in a metaphorical sense. So they've had a support structure around them that are still trying to take control for them. And they're wanting to try and find their way, but they don't feel that confidence or trust in themselves. So helping these clients to find trust and confidence in themselves with coaching techniques or exercises or the words that you use, this is going to help your clients to be able to bounce back into who they once were. And with them, the showing is in the knowing. So when they're able to show themselves that they can find confidence and trust in themselves, others are going to respond differently to them too. So next time you have clients coming in post-trauma, post-illness, take a look at these things look at what their knees are doing. Start to notice which direction they are leaning in, and you're going to be able to maybe tailor your sessions. If you want help with this, we cover these in all the trainings that I offer. And it's not necessarily something you have to talk to them about. It's just noticing these things and the body language, and this is what the subconscious is telling you. Let me know how you go. I'd love to hear. And if you want help with this, book your free body story reading with me. We can give you a personal experience about how it feels, what the body story method is, and what your body is telling you. And then we can discuss what future trainings are coming up that may suit you best. I'm Claudia. Thanks for listening.